Hello, everyone. This is Gina, and I am a realtor in the California area. And I decided to make a YouTube video on being a realtor, at least the beginning stages of it. Let me say, I've had my license for about a year and 2 months, almost 2 months. I signed up with my broker. It's been almost a year. And I'm making this video because a lot of people are getting their real estate license now based on television shows that they're seeing, making it seem like everything is just oh so glamorous. And even in some of the shows, they state how hard it is to be a realtor, but in most of the shows, they do not. And you know, it is glamorous if you know people, who know people, and that can introduce you to the people that have the money for real estate or is even thinking about buying property. You'll find that when you first get your license, no one's really thinking about buying property. They think they don't have a chance. So, your job is to, of course, educate them. At the end of the day, they still have to want it. So your job is to look for those people that has the mindset of owning property or understand what it means to have property and how they can use it. So, the first thing I want to tell you is when you get your license, please do your research on finding a broker. Find a broker that fits you and your personality, okay? And your financial goals that fit your budget. Let me say it like that, because there are a lot of places where you have all of these fees to pay. And when you first starting off, unless you know someone that can give you leads that you'll be able to bank on, then it's you that's doing all the work. It's you that's putting up the upfront costs to become a realtor, because you do have to get on the MLS, become a member of certain organizations that cost. And you do have to pay broker fees. Some places, I'm noticing that some brokers are not charging some fees, but that's rare. And you do have your marketing fees. Yes, there are places where marketing is free, but there are a lot that's not, if you want to reach the people that you want to reach. Okay, let's keep it real. You have the stamps, if that's your way of doing things. The stamps cost, right? And then you have 300 leads that you have to mail out to. That's calculated, all right? So you have to make sure that you're with a broker that fits within your budget, because not only do you have to give them money, but you also and give the membership money, the different organizations, but you also have to do your marketing. And you have to set a budget for that. So you need to find a broker that fits you. And another video will be about your side hustles, your 9 to 5, because those are the things that's going to fuel your real estate in the beginning. All right. Number 2 is get a planner. I didn't have a planner when I first started. I didn't think I needed one. I used Excel. But it didn't really work for me. I wasn't consistent enough in keeping up with my leads, so that I generated, and I'll tell you about that later. But I did get a planner. This is not a plug, but I'm just showing you. Here's my planner, okay? And this planner, I had to find one that suit me. Very, very, very detailed. I feel bad when I don't write everything in it, or I run out of things to put inside of the planner. Okay, so that lets me know, okay, Gina, you need to be a little bit more busy and thinking about this thing. So get you a planner. It's going to keep you that suits you. Again, everything has to suit you. Get you a planner. All right. The third one, I don't want to keep you guys too long, is build relationships. So build relationships early in your career with loan officers, escrow officers, credit specialists, There's one customer, that client of mine, that I had to find a credit specialist, and I didn't have anyone that I built a relationship with, and so I had to trust a friend of mine's to find, to find me someone to help my client, and trust that that person will treat my client as I would. Now, again, everybody's not like me; they don't communicate as I do. So it's good to have multiple people in all these categories. And one of the other category is build a relationship with out of state realtors. Sometimes your buyers, one minute they want to stay in the state you're in, and the next minute things get tough, or they just have a change of mind and they want to go to another state. So it's good to have a relationship there. Or even your sellers. Sorry, daughter is like Beyonce concert. A seller has property out of state. So you'll want to, just if you don't have your license, you want to build that relationship with someone in another state. Okay. So build your relationships, get about 5 of each. All right. Because you have to fit the personality of that quote unquote loan officer with your client. You can't just give them anybody, because it won't work. And your client will think that they can't choose anybody else. Yes, you can. Okay. I had to learn that the hard way. So get about 5 of those. All right. Of each. Next, also build relationship with vendors such as plumbers, contractors, electrical workers, custodial workers, people who let's say irrigation, landscapers, because when you're listing a property, or your client, your buyer has questions on someone, they want a different garage door. You need to be able to call someone right away. Okay, so make sure you build relationships in those and get about 5 of each, and even probably in different cities. Okay, all right, and the last one is be patient with not receiving listings or buyers right away. It's okay, it happens. You're gonna be working hard, consistently following up, doing your posts. You're going to get exhausted. You're going to feel like it's not worth it. And then all of a sudden, people will remember that you are a realtor, and remember that you were consistent with your postings or with contacting them. Okay, so those are the things that I wanted to leave with you today. And if you have any questions, please go ahead, send me a message. If not, no worries. I'm going to go back to my planning, because I also, again, it's life. You have a home. I'm here in my home office right now. You have a home to take care of. You might have children that you need to take care of. You might have parents you need to take care of. So a planner will help you balance everything out. And you have to be okay when something else overpowers the real estate for that moment. And because if you're not okay with it, you'll become overwhelmed, and you'll have anxiety. It deals with your mental health, and it's just not worth it. Alrighty, so plan out your days. Whatever you get done, you get done. You don't, take it over to the next day. It's okay. Alrighty. All right, I will see you guys another time. I'll make another video about my journey. I should have a listing in about a week. And so I'll post about that. And that's it. Happy selling. Happy selling.